Christina and Jax, thanks for the pictures and for reaching out. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful home, perfect for some architectural lighting. So I'll give you guys a few ideas and some examples, and let me know what you think. And then if we need to, we can kind of customize a kit. But just thinking about this one, I think the way that I would probably do this is I would try and get, so when I talk about an uplight or accent light, this is kind of the one I'm talking about. And if I talk about a path and garden light, it's more like this. And then this is a wash light, which just has a bit wider spread, but just to give you an idea. So I think the way I would do this one to really make sure that you're showcasing the architectural lighting, I love that it's kind of the white stone because you're going to get a really good look off that. I would probably try and use a wash light at the base of both of these windows. Now, we do offer two kinds of wash lights. There's this one, and then one that I'm thinking of that's maybe not quite as bright, but I think would be a good fit is our brass wash light. It's about half as bright as that one. And the reason I would probably do that is I would place one at the base of each of these windows because so it's not overpowering, it more just kind of focuses on, you know, a little bit of the shutters in the window and stuff. And then I would use our uplight or accent light, which I showed on the first page there. But yeah, so this guy I would use to showcase the sides of the house. So kind of where I would place it is just outside, in front of the house, just outside kind of the shutters here. So it gets the wall, and then same thing on this side because you have your wash light kind of down at the base over here. I would do the same thing and have it kind of shining up there. And then for the front entrance, what I would do is I would actually put it a little bit further back, kind of somewhere around here and somewhere around here, and actually have it kind of accent the bush here and try and get a little bit up to the peak. And because it's behind the bush, you can angle it a little bit, and as you walk out, it's not going to be in your eyes. So that's what I would probably do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 accent lights, and then 2 of the lower wash lights. And then if you guys wanted, this is where I'd maybe also stagger, a couple path lights, like maybe 1 or 2 path lights along the walkway in here, and then another 1 or 2 on each side, I think would also look really good. But if you just want to focus on the architecture of the house, definitely that's how I would do it. I think the front looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys want to do anything around the side, but I think the front, that's where I would focus on because I think it's really going to add some nice curb appeal, and it's going to look beautiful through the trees. If there's any other lighting you guys want to add, just know that you can always add that later and we can talk about those. But by the sounds of your email, the architectural lighting is the key feature, and that's what I would focus on is, 1, 2, 3, 4 accent lights there, 2 accent lights in front of these bushes kind of going this way, and then you have your wash lights underneath the windows that are just going to give you a little extra light here, but they're not going to be overpowering and you're shining them high enough. They're not just going to be blazing in the windows. So hopefully that helps. Let me know what you think. If you want me to customize an actual kit with proper size transformer and all that, let me know and we can go from there. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks again for watching, guys, as we show you how to easily install low voltage landscape lighting. So there's various different lights you can look at. The most popular is easily the uplight, accent light, or bullet light, often used to highlight different trees and features in your yard. Another very popular light is a wash light, often used to highlight the fronts of homes and beautiful stonework. Path and garden lighting is also very popular to use to light walkways and garden areas and plant material down below, as well as hardscape lighting, which is used in different kinds of hardscapes as well as on fences and decks, and can also create some cool effects. And a great way to see what looks good is just to take a flashlight or any kind of light around at night, shine it on a few of those features, and really see what looks good and where you're going to position those lights. I strongly recommend looking at LED energy efficient bulbs for all of your landscape lighting. It saves on power and it lasts a long time. You see they only use 40 watts, 260 lumens, is very bright, and they still have that warm white look that you would find in an incandescent fixture. And if you have an existing landscape lighting system that is incandescent, it's very easy to retrofit with LED bulbs, again, just to save power and not have to be changing bulbs all the time. What we often recommend is go and find really good quality outdoor rated LED bulbs, and then go find really good incandescent fixtures and just marry the two together and retrofit your incandescent fixtures with really good quality LED bulbs, and it'll help bring the cost down rather than going and buying a fully integrated LED fixture, which looks good and lasts a long time, but they do cost a lot more than doing this and just finding a really good fixture and retrofitting it with a really good bulb. So once you know where you're going to put your lights and you have your lights picked out, the next step is to start placing your lights. So we've determined where they're going to go. Start by digging just a small hole and just preliminarily placing your lights. I recommend using a rubber mallet so that you can really pound those ground stakes in and give them some good stability. Screw your light in afterwards so you can really get it in there. Make sure everything's level, and then from there you start laying out your wire once you got all your lights in place, and be sure to leave extra wire at every fixture just to give yourself some wiggle room. Connecting the lights is quite simple. When you make your splice in your wire, you'll have a wire going in and a wire going out for each connection, as well as your fixture wire, and at every light you're going to have two of those connections. I recommend a good waterproof connection, either a gel-filled snap lock connector or these gel-filled DBRY connectors that come in two parts, that you have a moret that screws on and keeps the wires tight, and then the wire fills into a gel-filled tube that keeps the water out. So just be sure to make sure you're getting good waterproof connections that keep the wires free of the elements as well as keep them from pulling apart. The next step is selecting your transformer. It's very easy to do. If you look on any bulb that you purchase, it should give you the wattage, but if you have a 4.5 watt bulb and you have 10 of those, that's going to give you 45 watts, which means you want to select a transformer that's just slightly bigger than that. And I recommend trying to find a transformer that has a photocell as well as a timer built into it for easy use. Very easy to wire in your transformer. Depending on the transformer you have, it's generally going to have a common tap and a 12 volt tap. You just put one wire into each tap, screw them down tight, mount your transformer close to your GFCI receptacle so that you can get power, plug it in, turn it on, and go and make sure all your lights work before you start burying any wire. So once you've checked all your lights and everything works, you can start burying them. One thing I would recommend is looking at the Weon outdoor Wi-Fi switch. Is a great tool if you want to make your landscape lighting system totally smart and Wi-Fi operated. To bury the wires, very easy with a flat-ended shovel, creating a trench that's 6 to 8 inches deep, spreading the turf open and pushing that wire down and stomping it down within no time at all. It looks like you haven't even been there. And in the mulch, it's just a matter of pulling it back and creating a path to lay down that wire, stapling it down and burying everything over that. So hopefully that helped. And if you have any questions, by all means, you can always reach out to us and follow us on Facebook and YouTube.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that video. I hope you guys got some great ideas for your own do-it-yourself landscape lighting projects. If you want your own free consultation video, like I said before, email me your pictures at cal@lightingdoctor.ca or go and visit us at lightingdoctor.ca, and be sure to check out our Try It Before You Buy It light. Again, where you get one premium grade fixture and a King Innovation Instalight battery operated demo kit that you can go and test those lights out on your property before you make any big purchases. So I hope to see you guys again soon. And again, go get your free consultations by emailing your pictures or visit us at lightingdoctor.ca. Thanks so much for watching.